Hello my lovelies, welcome to your yoga class for this week, and we are going to start down on the ground. Get yourself down there, grab maybe a pillow off your bed, or you can roll up a blanket to go behind your knees and let yourself really settle in and land here. Take your time, maybe you get a cushion, put it behind your head. Get super comfy. As you can see, I'm starting off all snuggly in my nice warm sweater. Don't worry, we're going to warm it up. We're going to get the fire started. But first we're going to start down low. So let yourself land here. Arrive, close down the eyes, and let the body settle. Nowhere to be but here. Nothing to do but notice your breath and check in with the body. So start by doing a quick scan up and down the length of the body, noticing any places of tension, and just let them go. Use your breath out to really relax and release here. Once you've taken a couple of moments to do that, just bring your awareness to your hands. Bring your thumb and your first fingers together on both hands in Chi Mudra, and then let the hands rest on the earth. So the hands can still be super soft, there's no tension there, but we're just bringing a little bit of awareness to how we place our body in space. More poetry for you. I try. And the thing is with this placement of the fingers, the Chi Mudra, the purpose of this is to retain the energy. So none of the energy is lost by shooting out through the end of the fingertips. Goes through the first finger and comes round full circle back into the body, bringing that energy back home, resourcing, coming back to source. The idea here is that the way we position our body in space matters. The way we move has importance. And I'm going to encourage you today, once we start moving, to move in a way that is full of intention, reminding your body that every step of the journey is important. It's not about the pose, it's not about the shape that you get into, it's about the journey that takes you there. And if we can move like we love ourselves when we're on the mat, if we can show our body that respect, then slowly the message starts to sink in. So in this moment of stillness here, start to let that sink into the body. And start to bring your awareness to the breath if you haven't already. Noticing it fill you up and soften you down to the earth. Nice, long, slow inhales. And nice, long, slow exhales. Calming you down and bringing you back to this present moment. That's all that matters, right here. Take a big breath in. This time send it out through the mouth. Again, inhale, fill yourself up. And exhale, clear it away. One more like that. Cleansing breath together. Inhale. Exhale, let go of what you do not need, what does not serve you. Nice. And let your breath come to a natural flow, inhaling. And exhaling. Breath here. And as you exhale, just let your left ear drop over towards the earth. Moving with intention, inhale to stay, to notice. And exhale, we slowly shift, transition right ear over towards the earth. Stay for the breath in. Notice how it feels through the left side of the neck. And exhale, change sides. Moving with intention, we inhale. Exhale, switch. Slowly warming up the body. Starting with the neck first. 2 more, inhale here. Long exhale to settle into it. Ooh, and staying for another breath in. Switch sides to the other side as you exhale. You go bonus breath in there, so let's do that on this side. Inhale here. Exhale, sink down into the earth, really stretch it out. Staying for the inhale. This time the exhale brings you back to center, nose to the sky. Now we're going to start working into the pelvis, the hips. So on your breath in, start to lift the lower back away from the earth and tilt the pelvis away from you. Really pulling the belly button up to the sky. Take a full inhale here. And then exhale, draw the belly button down to the spine, spine to the earth, slight tilt up of the tailbone, pelvis tilts towards you. Inhale, belly lifts, pelvis tilts away. Exhale, belly draws in, tailbone tilts towards you. So this is kind of like a cat-cow motion. So as we inhale, lift the belly, it's like an upside-down cow, believe it or not. And as you exhale, it's like when we draw the belly button up to meet the spine. So keep flowing like this with your breath, just a really simple vinyasa or flow. Just noticing how it feels to move your body in this way, really subtle and really purposeful. One more full round of breath here. And a long exhale, really lift up. And then slowly bend one knee and then the other. And if you have a bolster or a cushion, just push it away down to the end of the mat. Get it out of the way. Bring the soles of the feet together, really together, and let the knees knock out wide to the side. And now we can release Chi Mudra and just really slowly and purposefully bring left hand to the heart and right hand to the belly. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let the upper arms, rest heavy on the earth and let your hands rest gently on the body. Legs are heavy. Maybe you do a little butterfly flutter of the knees to really let them get loose and let gravity do the work here, just to start to open up in the hips. Back of the neck is long, so gently tapping the chin and then come back to the breath. Notice where you feel it. So taking this time at the beginning of our practice to really spiral in and check in can sometimes feel like a waste of time. Depends who you are and what your mindset is and what you've been through in your day so far, but really see if you can drop all of that and drop into this and know that it is powerful. It is important. We are showing our bodies that we love them. And we're moving like we love ourselves. Just a few more breaths here in Supta Baddha Konasana. See if you can really fill up and expand hands to the sky on each breath in. And completely soften on each breath out. One more huge inhale, really nice and buoyant in the front body. And a long exhale as you release down. Slowly just start to bring your right knee up to the sky, right sole of the foot to the earth. And then slowly bring the knee over to meet the left and roll onto the left side of your body. Fetus pose on the left. Notice how it feels to be supported all down the left side of the body. This is our yin side, the feminine, the creative, the side of rest and restore. Take a breath in here and a full breath out, sink down. And next inhale, use your hands, push your way all the way up to your seat. We're going to try and sit straight on the earth if that's comfortable for you. If that doesn't work, you can raise the hips up a little bit on a blanket or your cushion, but just try first of all with hips on the earth. And we're gonna do a slightly different version of cross-legged. So we're not going to cross the ankles. Instead, get your right foot and bring your right foot in first, really purposefully placing it down. Then bring your left foot, your left heel in front. This might feel a little weird to get started, but it has a purpose to it, believe me. So just really grounding into the hips here. And then on your next inhale, sweep your fingertips out wide and up to the sky. Exhale, rain the fingertips down in front and come to plant your hands on the mat. Just take a moment to draw the heart forward. Inhale, push the hips back. And as you exhale, bow humble down to the earth. So we're really melting the forehead down to the mat, releasing and softening down. Maybe the forehead comes all the way down, or maybe you stay on the forearms and chins, just tucking to chest. See if all the while you can press back into the sit bones and notice the sensation that starts to build, particularly in the left outer hip. So just getting a really nice stretch there in the glute, probably the glute med a little bit, and the muscles around the outside of the left hip. Really softening here. Breathe into it. Breathe into the space that you create between your heart and the earth. Softening on each exhale. Buoyant on each inhale. Two more breaths here. Really release on the breath out. One more huge breath in. And a long breath out. On the inhale, slowly walk your way back up to seated. Walk the fingertips in. And then just swim the hands around behind you. Bring the fingers to face towards the body. And we land either on the fingertips, or maybe if we have enough space across the front of the shoulders, coming onto the palms. And wherever you land, we want to be able to create space across the front body. So either up here on the fingertips, drawing the shoulder blades back, squeezing the elbows in towards one another, open across the heart, or exactly the same on the palms, lifting the heart up towards the sky. Big buoyant breaths here, really inhaling to lift the heart. Exhaling to soften in the shoulders. Maybe your next inhale, if you're on your hands, you lift the hips forward and up. And we can exhale, gently tilt chin to the sky. Keep pressing away from the earth, big inhale. Long exhale. One more big breath in. Breath out, slowly release down. Make your way back upright to seated. Shake it off if you need to. And then just without much fuss or bother, switch the cross of the legs. So this time, left heel comes in first, right heel in front, settle into it, land in your body. Notice how it feels here. And straight away, we're going to sweep the fingertips to the sky. Inhale, really stretch it out. Exhale, rain it down, fingertips, hands come to the earth. Heart draws forwards. Inhale, really push back into the hips. And exhale, we melt down to the earth, humbly bowing. Knowing that our actions speak louder than our words. Just notice how it feels to take this bow to the earth, to melt forehead and heart down to the mat. Come to your breath and soften here. Two more rounds of breath. One more huge inhale. And as you exhale, soften something that you're still holding on to. Next inhale, walk the fingertips in slowly. Swim the hands around behind your back and come onto the tips of the fingers. Lift up in the heart space. Reach it for the sky. Maybe you come onto the palms. Just notice what is right in your body. And from here we breathe. So huge inhales and long exhales. Inhaling. Exhaling. Maybe heart lifts on the next breath in, lifting hips forward first, then maybe tilting chin up to the sky. Two more breaths here. One more big breath in. Long breath out to soften back down. Nice, then take your time to come upright and then make your way smoothly and slowly to all fours. Uncrossing the legs and purposefully bringing one knee under each hip, hands under the wrists. Plant the hands down, and then we're going to just really slowly and mindfully take one round of cat-cow. So when you're ready, belly drops, heart shines forward, tailbone to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, draw belly button into the spine, round in the back body, big breath out. Come back to neutral on the inhale. Tuck the toes, and on the exhale, slowly make your way downward facing dog. When you arrive, walk it out. Take whatever movements you need. Maybe you remove a jumper if you're getting nice and warm after a snuggly start. And then tap into what feels good here in your downward facing dog. So maybe you take some movement, or maybe you find stillness. Staying here for 3 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Full breath in, full breath out. And one more huge inhale. Wash it out as you exhale. Nice, come high on the toes, look forward, inhale. Bend the knees as you exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Take your time. Halfway lift to arrive, lengthen in the back of the neck, hands wherever works for you. And exhale, fold down, ragdoll, feet hips width apart. Just using the friction between your hands and your elbows, keep your hands in place. And then really nice generous bend of the knees to allow the heart to melt down onto the thighs. Again, take what you need here, move like you love yourself. Maybe that means stillness, breathing into the back of the body. Or maybe there's a lot of tension that you need to shake out in the shoulders and the head and the neck, and you swing your ragdoll from side to side. Yogi's choice. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling. Big exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale to release the fingertips down towards the earth. Inhale, roll your way up to mountain pose. Take your time. Maybe more than 1 round of breath. Head comes up last. Shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. Round and back. Exhale, palms come to face forward. Strong mountain. Long spine. 2 breaths. Embrace the stillness. And send energy down to the earth through your fingertips. As you inhale, draw energy back up through the insides of the legs, lifting up through the inner arches. Long breath out here. And then let's flow. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, bow down to the earth. Halfway lift to inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Inhale here. Lower the right knee, untuck the toe, exhale. Now firm in the foundation. Inhale, float fingertips high. And we land in low crescent lunge. Get a bit curious here. Notice how it feels in the body. And then find a stillness. Find a gaze point ahead of you, a drishti, a single point to focus your attention on. Big breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale to reach up into the fingertips. Exhale, rain them all the way to the earth. Tuck the back toe, straighten the leg, inhale. Power up, step back, down dog, exhale. Full breath in when you get there. And a long breath out to land. Nice, then shift forward, right foot steps up. See if you can bring your weight forward first, then plant the foot down, inhale. Lower back knee, exhale. Set yourself up for your foundation to be strong. Inhale, hands reach for the sky. Exhale, soften in the shoulders, soften in the face. Make sure you're nice and steady. Hands can always come to the heart to help with balance. Big breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, reaching into the fingers. And exhale, we rain them down, frame the front foot. Tuck back toes, straighten the leg, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Full round of breath. Long exhale, soften, melt the heart back to the thighs. Come high on the tippy toes, look forward to the hands, inhale. Bend the knees, exhale, step or walk to the front. Halfway lift, big breath in. Exhale, we soften, bow. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Flowing through the left side with our breath. Big breath in, reach to the sky. Exhale, bow down. Halfway lift, really draw front body up to meet back body. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Now step back purposefully, inhale, left foot. Lower the left knee down, untuck the toes. Up to the sky, one big breath in, really make it count. And exhale, we float back down to the earth. Tuck back toes, straighten the leg, inhale. Power up, down dog, exhale. So no movement is superfluous. Every placement of hand and foot has intention. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right knee lowers down, untuck the toe. Straight up to the sky we go. Really reach on the inhale. And exhale, float it back down softly. Tuck back toes straight and inhale. Down dog on the exhale, stretch it out. Big breath in. Full breath out. High on the toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step it up. Halfway lift on the breath in, find length. Exhale, bow. Up to the sky we go, big breath in. Hands to heart on the breath out and pause. Close down the eyes, chin to chest. Take a moment. Spiral in. When we come to stillness, try and avoid the need in the body to fidget. Try and allow the itches or the rearrangement of clothes just to be dropped by the wayside for a moment. Give this time to yourself. One more breath in here. A long breath out. Just glide the shoulder blades down the back body. And bat open the eyes. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Bow down as you exhale like a waterfall flowing to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale, finding a lightness in the body. Exhale, bow, plant the hands. This time stepping to high plank. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back. Now don't panic. When you arrive, you're strong. So a long straight line from shoulders to heels or to knees if knees are lowered. Maybe you cross the ankles, kick the toes up to the sky, ballerina style. Your choice. But know that you are strong here. Know that you can carry your weight, press firmly into your hands, shift slightly forward so you're on your tippy toes. Take a big breath in here, shift forward. And exhale, lower down, knees, then heart and forehead to the earth. Untuck the toes, 3 baby cobras, inhale. Exhale, we lower. Again, baby cobra, just a small movement, inhale. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, forehead lowers. One more, big breath in. Forehead down as you breathe out. Tuck the toes, come up through all fours, nice and easy, inhale. Peel the hips back and up, downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big breath in. And really allow yourself to land as you exhale. Nice, then right heel lifts to the sky, big breath in here. Shift forward, and as you do so, bend the knee and stack the foot up, exhale. Now we're going to set up for Warrior One legs. So ground the left foot down, walk it out slightly to the edge. Back toes point forward to the front left corner of the mat. Firm in the foundation, exhale here. And then inhale, slowly come up, hands reach to the sky. So we go over a little slight workshop on how to get into Warrior One in last week's video. So if you're interested in that, you can just skip back one video after this and learn a little more. And if you're happy in your Warrior One, really ground into the back edge of the back foot, bend into the front knee and find a length in the spine. Big inhale here, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, soften in the face and the shoulders. One more inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, swim the fingertips around behind the back and interlace the hands. Now, inhale, pull the hands away from the shoulders, heart lifts. Exhale, pivot from the hips, heart draws forward. Humble warrior or Baddha Virabhadrasana. So here we can find a length, drawing the hands away from the shoulders, drawing the crown forward. Take a big breath in. Maybe on the exhale you pivot a little further, hands reach to the sky, head reaching to the earth. If you do this, then right shoulder's coming on the inside of the right knee is squeezing in to meet it. And this can be challenging for us. This is really an opportunity to be humble, to experience the challenge and to stick with it and breathe into it anyway. So let's stay 3 breaths here, inhaling. Exhaling, finding a softness. Inhaling, hands reaching away from the shoulders. Exhaling, releasing towards the earth. One more big breath in. Full breath out. Slowly make your way up on the inhale. Press into the feet. Exhale, release the hands. Nice, sweep them up to the sky on the breath in. And just rain the fingers down, come onto the toes of the back foot as you breathe out. So now we're in runner's lunge, heart shines forward, maybe you have to adjust the feet. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Full breath in here. Full breath out. And let's do the left side. Left heel lifts to the sky, inhale. Shift it forward, bend the knee, step it up, exhale. Set yourself up, warrior one on the inhale. And plant the back foot down on the exhale. Really find your foundation. From here we come up slowly. Press into the feet. And find a stability there for you to reach the hands to the sky. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Find space across the heart. And find a length in the spine so tailbone draws down. And this is our preparing warrior. So firm legs, open heart, joyful pose with the arms, remembering that your actions speak louder than your words. Really embody the pose here. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep the hands behind your back. Just interlace opposite thumb on top. It's a bit tricky. Yoga for the brain. And then inhale, draw the hands away. Really burst the heart forward and up. Exhale, press into the back heel, pivot forwards. Humble warrior. Drawing the hands away from the shoulders. Crown reaches forward. Take a breath in. Maybe bow deeper on the breath out. Hands reach to the sky, crown to the earth. 3 breaths wherever you are, and know that it is perfect. If this is too much in the shoulders, you can hold opposite elbows instead, and you can be staying here. 2 more big breaths in. Long breaths out. Inhale. Exhale, soften in the forehead. Inhale all the way to standing. Press down into the feet. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, come forward, rain them down, come onto the toes of the back foot. Runners lunge for an inhale, come on the fingertips, shine the heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Clear it out through the mouth. 1 more inhale. This time, horsey lips to exhale. I love that one. Come high on the tippy toes, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, step it up. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow. Straight up, inhale, reach high. Hands to heart as you exhale. Take a moment here in stillness. Let yourself land. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Know that you have the resource, the energy within you to do whatever comes next. You can always come back to the breath. And you can always take more time. Take a breath in here. And a long breath out. Let's move like we love ourselves. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, we bow down, soften. Halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Step back to high plank. 1 more of these. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. So just because there's just 2 this week, we're staying for 5. 4, kick out through the heels. 3, dome in the upper back. 2, 1, shift forward, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, up through all 4s, tuck the toes. And downward facing dog, send it up and back. On the exhale, big breath in. Full breath out to land here, ground into the right foot. Now left heel kicks for the sky, really straighten the leg, inhale. Shift forward, step the foot up as you exhale, take your time. Now inhale, plant the back foot down. Exhale, firm into your foundation. Make sure you feel steady. Slowly come up on the breath in. Exhale, hands to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, swim the hands around. We've been here before, humble warrior. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, we bow. Not staying as long this time, so come straight into your version of the pose. Big breath. Big breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Head releases down. And inhale, we're going to pivot. So we're going over towards the right side of our mat, both feet facing out. Whoop, little bit of a wobble to get there. So both toes pointing slightly in. Feet are just about parallel with the ends of our mat. Hands reaching up to the sky. And we're in wide-legged forward fold. So really bow and release here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more big breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, come up slowly. Take your time. And releasing the hands as you arrive. Exhale. Just bring the hands to heart. Let the shoulders soften down the back body. And let's heel toe the feet in slowly to center, noticing how it feels in the feet. So take your time. Really give yourself a little foot massage. Embrace any strange noises that your mat makes as you move. When you arrive, take an inhale and an exhale. Then simply pivot and step to the front of your mat. Land here. Let's go for the other side. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, bow down low. Lift up halfway. Inhale, long neck. Exhale, bow, plant the hands. Step right foot back, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. I think I lied. We've got another high plank. Oh no. Inhale, just one breath in, I promise. Exhale, lower down. One cobra pose, make it count. I promise this one is the last one. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Push up and back through all fours, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. And then we're going to forgive me for this. And then we're going to trust a word I say. Take a breath in. And a long breath out. Left heel grounds, inhale, right leg to the sky. Shift it forward as you exhale, purposely plant the foot down. Inhale, left foot plants. Exhale, firm into the foundation. Inhale, warrior one. Joyfully opening in the heart. Strong in the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, swing the hands round behind the back. Interlace the fingers the weird way. Big breath in to open in the heart. And then we take it forward and down. Humble warrior. Breath in here. Long breath out. Really reach the hands away from the shoulders. Inhaling. Last exhale. Get a bit soft and heavy. Press into the feet. Inhale all the way. Press into the feet. And actually we're going to pivot over to the left. Coming into wide-legged forwards fold. So you can wriggle the feet out a little bit. Make sure that the feet are either parallel with the ends of the mat or big toes gently pointing in. And you can either stay here with fingers interlaced or actually release the hands down to the earth, either fingertips or palms. From here, let's all take a little halfway lift to inhale, long in the spine. Come up onto the fingertips if you're not there already. And exhale, release and soften down. In our wide-legged forward fold, we want to plant into the feet. Gentle bend in the knees, really micro bend, just to switch on the muscles of the legs to protect the knee joints. Head is heavy, heart is melting forward and down. 3 rounds of breath here. Next inhale, slowly bring it up, long spine. And land on the breath out. Bring hands to heart. And heel toe the feet to center. Party mat today. Notice how it feels in the feet. Notice how the body kind of shifts as you come upright. And let's bring feet together, really together. So big toes to touch, and there's this slight gap between the heels. Knees are usually, well, knees might be touching, inner thighs might be touching. Everything hugs into the midline, hands press into one another. Namaste in the hands. Take a big breath in. Exhale, shoulders release down, gentle bend in the knees. And inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. And exhale, swing right arm under left, coming into eagle arms. So either the hands interlace or maybe the back of the hands press into another. If this is really too much across the heart space, then you can hold on to opposite shoulders. Either way, this is a place of contraction, of closing in. Where can we find a sense of expansion, of opening out? So the whole of our class so far, we've been here, we've been opening in the heart. Now we're taking the exact opposite. We're stretching the skin of the back body, stretching out those muscles on the shoulder blades. But how can we create space to breathe into? So we inhale, lift the elbows slightly. And exhale, pull the hands away from the face. Big breath in. Exhale, shoulders soften. And you either stick here, or on next exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips down to the earth. So chair pose with the legs. Again, this might be your bus stop. Or maybe you bring the weight over into the left foot and just lift the right foot up, cross the knee over, and squeeze the legs into the midline. So the back of the right knee is pressing into the top of the left knee. Thighs hug in, spine stays long. 3 breaths wherever you are in eagle pose, Garudasana. Big breath in. Fierce eagle gaze forward as you exhale. Inhale. Long breath out. Embrace the wobble. You're getting stronger. One more inhale. Last exhale. And then inhale. Unravel the arms. Knee comes high. Spread your wings. Big breath in. Exhale. Foot to the earth. Hands to heart. Close the eyes. Find softness. Find sukha. Come back to the breath. Nice. Big toes to touch. Small gap between the heels. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, this time left arm comes under, right arm on top. Maybe the hands interlace differently on this side. Maybe the backs of the hands press together. Elbows lift on the inhale. Hands gently pull away from the face on the exhale. Big breath in, lift the elbows. Exhale, shoulders soften down. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and soften the hips back. Chair pose with the legs. And then you either stay here or bring the weight over into the right foot, cross the right knee over and squeeze the thighs together. This is actually easier if you sit a little lower, the legs cross a little nicer. So find your eagle pose here. I know it's hard. Breathe into the challenge. 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last breath. And know that you are perfect regardless of your arm variation. Long breath out. Inhale, arms go to the sky, spread your wings, knee comes high, karate moment, yeah. Exhale, everything to the earth. Close down the eyes. Soften here. Full breath in. Exhale through the mouth. This time, horsey lips, inhale. One more of those. Lovely. Bat open the eyes, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold, hands come through center. Really find a softness. Halfway lift, we're almost floated up with the breath in. Exhale, bow, bend the knees, bring the fingertips to the earth and just start to lower the hips down, heels come up to meet them. Toes stand for just a second, so squeeze the thighs into the midline. Either stay on the fingertips or bring hands to heart. 2 breaths, in and out. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring the fingertips to the earth if they're not there already. And then bring the hands or the fingertips behind to slowly lower the seat down. Lengthen the legs in front of you. And shuffle your way forward so that the toes are right on the end of the mat. Keep the soles of the feet pressing down, knees up to the sky. Take a breath in here with hands on the knees, sit up tall. And as you exhale, lean back into your hands and then slowly paint your hands along the front of the legs as you release onto your back. Straighten the left leg out. Let's hug the right knee into the chest. Show yourself some love. Remember that how you move here matters. So maybe you take a little shift side to side, rocking in the hips. Give your right leg a little bit of love. This might be your bus stop here, taking circles in the knee and the ankle. Or maybe you just slide the left heel in, place the sole of the left foot on the earth, and cross the right ankle over, setting yourself up for supine pigeon. Making a figure four shape here with the leg. Really a little bit of energy here in the foot, so flexing the toes back towards the knee. Take a breath in. Let the shoulders soften on the breath out. Right hand to the inside of the right thigh, gently pressing away. And releasing here. And just give yourself the time to check in with the body. No need to force into the next pose and the next variation, bigger and better. That's not what yoga is about. Give this time to your body. It's important. And even you stay here, again, this might be your bus stop. Or maybe you lift the sole of the left foot off the earth, bring the right hand through the gap between the legs, the left hand around the outside and interlace the hands behind the left thigh or behind the left shin if you need a little more. And then take a second, get a little bit funky, roll from side to side. Don't worry if you roll all the way onto the floor, we've all been there. Pick yourself back up and then find that super yummy, juicy spot where you're like, oh yeah, that's where I need to stretch. And that's where we'll stay. Shoulders melting into the earth. Either here in supine pigeon, or maybe left leg is out long and you're hugging the right knee in or taking circles with the knee. Come back to the breath. Let the upper body be heavy. Eyes start to close down, winding down here. 3 breaths. Softening with each exhale. Sending spaciousness and love to wherever needs it with each inhale. Last round of breath. Nice. Slowly release the left foot to the earth. Unravel the right leg and just guide it into place with your hands. Seriously, I know it's simple, but take time to do that. Left leg out straight and hug that right leg out straight and hug the left knee into the chest. Got a little bit zenned out. Take what you need here. Notice how this side of the body might be different. If so, congratulations. It means you're a human. Take your time. Maybe circles in the ankles. And then stay here, or just paint a line with the back of the right heel in towards the body, sole of the right foot onto the earth, cross the left ankle over and make this figure 4 shape with the body. Just a little bit of energy in the foot, flexing the toes towards the knee to protect the knee joint. Left hand comes to the left inner thigh, just gently pressing it away, and let the upper body get soft and heavy here. Notice your breath. Notice any sensations in the left hip. Big breath in. Long breath out. Nice. Then just staying or lifting the right foot up, interlacing the hands behind the thigh or in front of the shin for a little more stretch. Take your rock and roll side to side. Find that juicy spot. I promise this makes it so much more yummy in the body. Like, really commit to this. And then when you're there, release the shoulders down, let them get heavy, long back of the neck, close down the eyes. And let's soften into it as much as possible. Use your breath, use that tool to help you out. 3 breaths. Notice how the body softens over time, and then slowly unravel. Right foot to the earth, left foot to the earth. Taking a little shift with the knees from side to side, windscreen wiper in with the legs. And take any last movements that you need in the body. Maybe a hug of the knees to the chest, a happy baby or a supine twist, and stretch it out into Shavasana. And feel free to really set yourself up here for a beautiful Shavasana. So you can get your pillow or blanket, you can get your jumper. Basically, I just love this jumper. So that's that. Keep the energy nice and low to the ground. And when you're ready, let the body soften here. Most important pose of our practice, Shavasana, final resting pose. Let the body be heavy. Let the forehead start to really soften. Any thoughts or worries, just send them on their way. Back of the neck is long, chin gently tucked. Maybe you bring thumb and first finger together for Chi Mudra. One last time. And let the body simply be for the next few minutes. Know that you are soaking up the nutrients of your practice and that you have everything that you need. Observe any tendency to fidget or move. Try instead to rest your attention on that part of the body and send your breath there instead. Notice how the feeling or the sensation dissipates and changes over time. The mind has wandered off. Gently guide it back to the body, guide it back to the breath. Focus on the feeling of your inhales, gently lifting you up. And your exhales, softening and resting you down into the earth. And we bring our attention, our energy, and our focus to the way we move on our mat. We are reminding ourselves that it is the journey that counts, not the end goal. We can do this on our mats. Maybe we can embrace this a little more off our mats in our daily lives. Reminding ourselves that we don't have to wait until we get that job or buy that house or look a certain way for us to be happy. It's the journey that counts. What's more important is how you get there. Land yourself back in this moment by taking a huge breath in and sending your exhale down into the earth. Gently use your thumb to paint a line down each of the fingers on your hand. And start to spread the fingers wide, spread the toes wide. Bring the hands up overhead. And come into a full body stretch, reaching into the fingertips and toes. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release into the earth. Bend the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a loving hug. Squeeze them in tight. And then exhale to release onto your left side one more time. Softening down. Take a moment to notice how you feel. When you're ready, use the strength in your arms. Press your hands down into the earth. And make your way to a comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed if possible. Or close them down when you arrive. And then when you arrive, bring hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and sit up tall. Remember that how you move matters. And that your actions speak louder than your words. And it starts here. Starts with ourselves and with that communication with our own bodies, with our own selves. Take a breath in here through the nose and cleanse it out through the mouth. Thumbs up to third eye, inhale. And we bow. Namaste.